And that was our reporter Hamish Clark there on the scene. Now Jendi Harper is standing by live outside our newsroom in Christchurch to tell us more. Jendi, tell us what it was like. How does it compare with the big one in September?
Oh, just so different, Sasha, so different. The one in September, it went for a longer time. It was around 30 to 40 seconds, and it was a shake. It was a big shake. It rolled. This was just violent. This was just so violent. I mean, look at this destruction. I'm standing, I mean, we haven't even had to travel. I'm just outside the TV3 offices. This is the building behind me. Sorry, a cameraman's tripping over rubble. There are people trying to get out of the central city. They are just burying themselves deep. I noticed that Hamish said just before that he's trying to get hold of his children. I've just heard that mine are okay. That's a huge relief. I've just been over to the Pine Gould Corporation building that has collapsed, and it is just devastating to see mothers, fathers, brothers, girlfriends, wives, husbands turning up looking for their family members in that building. Just absolutely traumatic.
That's right, Jendi. Very difficult to even watch those pictures there of just absolute chaos. Now, I understand the buildings near you have been damaged. Tell us about them, and perhaps your camera person can show us.
Yeah, well, this building here has gone, in actual fact, a huge chunk just fell off about 10 minutes ago. Just further down where the fire engine is behind me, there's quite a number of verandas have come down, and also one of my colleagues, Natasha, was actually in the sushi shop when just up here. That's also part of that building, and opposite that have also all been destroyed. We're just waiting. There's emergency services trying to get through. We're just clearing the rubble so they can get through.
Okay, and what about the office buildings? Tell us about them.
Sorry, we'll just wait for these to pass, Sasha. Yeah, sorry, what was that question?
The office buildings, can you tell us about them?
Well, the Pine Gould building seems to be the one around here that's taken the biggest hit, but that's only because it's the closest to us. It's the one I was able to get to pretty immediately. The cathedral's apparently lost a huge chunk off the cathedral. It's just not good. You can't actually get very far. The silt is up to over the knees in some places, so you do get bogged down very, very quickly. But I mean, it's all timing. We talked about this when the last one hit. Weren't we lucky? Weren't we lucky that it hit at 4:30 in the morning when everyone was in their homes? What if it had hit it during the day? And look, I can't believe it, but that's what's happened, and this is what happens during business hours when something like this occurs.
That's right, Jendi, and we have heard also that the telecom building has had a huge hit as well as the Arts Centre, and of course right in the centre with the cathedral. Jendi, we had heard that can you tell us a bit about the liquefaction that you've seen out your window? Yeah,
it's just coming up. My car is buried in liquefaction. I don't know how many people will get home tonight. Just their cars, the roads, completely in the central city, impassable. The River Avon is, when I walked past just before, it's well up. I'm terrified there will be flooding now. But the liquefaction is just water spouting out of the ground everywhere here. You'll see these ladies over here. They're just sinking. It's very hard actually to get out of the central city. There's no footpaths. Everything is just ruined. Ground zero.
Okay, and as you were saying, Jendi, you have heard from your family, but for many people it's quite scary because the phone lines are down, a lot of them. Obviously we're talking to you, but there are a lot that are down, so it is hard for people to get in contact with people, isn't it?
It is. It's just terrible. You see people just constantly, trying to text, trying to ring. I've been trying to do that myself. My children are out in Rangiora, and they haven't had the devastation, which I'm so lucky. But there's just other people desperately trying to get hold of family and friends. And as I see round at that office block, Pine Gould office block, it actually, sorry, Sasha, we're just having just a little wobble here. Just something we're going to have to get used to over the next few hours. We hope that we wouldn't get another big one, but whoa, looks like it's happened.
Thank you very much, Jendi, and stay safe, and we'll talk to you as the day goes on.
Thanks, Sasha.
Jendi, thank you for that. Right, we're going to